Trust us for real news.
Antidepressants. Just one bowl a day will help your child face the complexities of the real world and the rampant cyberbullying in the virtual one.
You're always just one disease outbreak away from global starvation.
I'm not sure that any of us want to live in a dystopian nightmare.
It really opened your eyes to what the possibilities are.
Having to taste it was super impactful.
It's made me feel anxious in terms of our values and what we should be caring about.
I think the prospect that this could be our reality certainly does make me want to change things.
In March 2020, cinemas and theaters throughout the country announced their closing.
Se van a cerrar cines, casinos.
Anuncia gobierno el cierre de cines, centros sociales,
cines y teatros, con el objetivo de evitar los contagios de COVID-19.
All the industry went on pause. Movie theaters were closed, but living rooms at home were completely open. We needed to do something. The Mexican Academy of Cinema, the second oldest in the world, transformed into the most modern. Introducing Encierro Live Cinema, the first movie ever that's filmed while you're watching it. Directors, actors, and cinematographers were brought together through Zoom meetings where they started to create, rehearsing and pre-producing cinema online and remotely. 6 actors, 6 stories, 6 emotions, and a movie premiere. Now on a mobile device through Instagram Live.
Saliste negativo. Soy yo.
We changed the widescreen into a 9:16 format, and we aired it at 9:16 p.m. every night. The most recognized actors went from the big screen to a smartphone screen.
Hola, soy Jorge Zárate y estamos a unos minutos de iniciar Encierro, directamente en vivo.
We packed the biggest cinema of the world, our mobile devices. And the results were fabulous. We got a 60% of VTR, more than 1 million of impacts, also more than 900,000 minutes of playings. No one has ever done this before. We filled up cinemas again, but this time inside a virtual world.
Mommy, I always loved to call you that way. Since I remember, you've always been there with me, taking every step at my side as my guide, my sidekick, my role model. I know I was a big responsibility for you, and the burden it meant to let everything go just to be with me. But I also know that you didn't care about that. That's why I love to go back and remember me beside you. beloved, full of kisses and hugs. You always knew how to make me happy, and the perfect timing to make me smile. You were so thrilled to see me grow, and even though you knew that would hurt, you never stepped, not even an inch from me. Do you remember when I felt butterflies in my tummy for the first time? You were even more excited than me. You always made all my battles easier, and in those hard times, you made me feel unstoppable. You showed me how to create my own destiny and to be independent, just like you, Mommy. Not everything has been sunshine and rainbows, because growing up isn't easy. But even with that, you told me your door would always be open for me. Now that I stop a little bit and recall my life with you, so joyful and happy, I realize that I'm not ready, that I want to be responsible like you, and to do so, I still have many goals to achieve and plenty of dreams to fulfill. I know that for everyone, this will be wrong, that they won't understand, but I also know that I can count on you, that today, I can choose. Maybe someday they'll call you Grandma, but not today. Mary Stopes Foundation, Children by Choice, Not Chance. 7 out of 10 women in Mexico are still judged by the choices they make.
They kept saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I think it's MND.
Almost everybody living with MND will lose their voice.
When I first had the diagnosis, everybody said, bank your voice, bank your voice.
Voice banking allows people with MND to create a digital copy of their own voice. So even after they lose the ability to speak, they can still sound like themselves. But only 12% have gone through with it.
You had to record 1,600 phrases. The average time it took was 3 months.
It was a lot of hard work, to the point that I actually gave up.
So we created the book, I Will Always Be Me, a new way to bank your voice. We worked with a New York Times best-selling author to create a story that gives people the words to express what they're going through.
People can tell their families that everything's changing, but I will always be me.
The way the book's been written means that all the different combinations of sounds are all in there. Everything we would need to synthesize a voice is contained within the text of the story.
Everything is changing.
My voice sounds a little different.
Sometimes I will even need help with the very same things that I used to help you with.
Everything is changing, but I'll always be me. And I will always love you.
I couldn't have written it any other way.
Here's my first sentence.
I just banked my voice by reading the book, I Will Always Be Me.
I thought it was you talking. It's one of those voices that you won't ever forget. It's your mum's voice.
You ready?
Well, that voice is sexy.
You don't have to record thousands of different words and phrases anymore. A simple, short story is changing lives.
I will always be me. It's so true.